it is integer. Okay, integer values, the type is integer here. So it will look in the text box 18 and in between 18 and 30. Let's see execution. Age 17, submit, error, invalid age. Age must be in between the range 18 to 30. What about 18? Yes, the form will be submitted. What about 30? Yes, it will be. Okay. See, every time the validators is not going to validate whenever you submit the form. Some validators, except require field validator, will validate immediately. Like here, compare validator is there. I'll just type something, and I'm coming out from the text box. Tab. I'll press tab. You can see immediately over there the value, and here also. Don't put in tab. Immediately the effect will be there. Here some value, tab. Okay, immediately the error text will be displayed, text property will be displayed over there when you submit error messages. Validation summary control. Fine, this was about validator range for age. Okay, minimum and maximum value. Next we have regular expression validator. Email. Okay, let us add a row again. Right click, insert row below. Drag a text box here from the toolbox. Properties. txt email. So how can we validate email? Email will have an expression. Email will be there will be a format for the email, which is nothing but something @ something dot. Okay, in the input whatever you provide, it will just validate it will just see that @ is there or not, and before @ some value has been given or not, and after @ some value has been given or not, and after that lastly dot something. Let's see regular expression validator. Drag and drop. Okay, first property, control to validate. It's txt email. Error message. Something. Invalid email ID. For color. Yeah, the important property for this control expression, regular expression validator, is validation expression. Okay, you just need to click on this button. Okay, and you need to select a standard expression from here. Okay, US zip code, social security number, phone number. Okay, PRC phone number, Japanese, German, French phone number, like that. But the requirement here is internet email address. This is the expression. Okay, what is the expression? I'll tell you. Let me copy that. Okay, Now let us execute the page. Save it. Reload. Continue. Email. Fast.net. Submit. Invalid. @ submit. Invalid. After @ something should be there. Submit. After the value, dot must be there. See how it is validating. Dot. After that you can have any number of values, anything, whatever. Dot co. Fine, it works. So it is not going to check whether this mail ID exists or not, but it is going to check only the expression, the format is valid or not. As you can see, in the last I have provided .co. If I provide .c also, it will take. It will submit the form. It will consider that as a valid. Because what it is validating is nothing but @ should be there, before @ something should be there. Okay, let's see what is the expression about that. So for email ID, the expression, validation expression is this. What is that? Some word. Okay, starting some word will be there, which means minimum 1, W plus, any number of words you can take. Okay, ABC. Then after that words you can have these characters, hyphen, plus, dot. Okay, you can have these characters, hyphen. Then again after that some words, XYZ, star, which means repeat these steps as many possibilities. Okay, the occurrence is 0th occurrence, only one occurrence. If you want, you can repeat this any number of times, this step from here to here. Some word, these character, some character, again some words. Star means repeat the process. Next, @ okay, after @ some word, word 1, again hyphen or dot, I'll say dot, again some word, okay, word 2, star, again repeat this process from here to here. How many times do you want? After that dot is there, dot, W plus, some words, W3, hyphen dot, you can take dot, again some words, word 4. Repeat this also. How many times do you want? Let us see whether this expression is valid or not. Yes, valid. Getting? Arif, so this was about the regular expression validator. So this control you can use in so many ways. Okay, like here you have some information. Regex is a class to work with regular expression in MS.NET. Okay, this is a class, regex, to work with validation expressions. You can check so many expressions. Whatever custom expression do you want to check, it will be available in regex class in .NET framework. Last but not least, custom validator. Obviously here in this requirement, what is there, my requirement is not fulfilled. I want something else which is not fulfilled by these four validators. Not even require field validator, compare validator, range, and regular expression. I want something different. If that is the requirement, means you can go with the custom validator.
Regular expression once again.
Yeah, I just went to the properties of regular expression. Okay, and I have set some properties like control to validate, and text error message. Okay, these are the basic properties for every validator. The important property for this control is validation expression. Here you don't need to type the expression, you just need to click on this button and you need to select the expression whatever you want. Okay, if you want you can delete from here, you can edit from here itself. It will be considered as custom. See here, custom is selected. Okay, you can provide the expression by your own here and say okay. That will be considered as a regex expression. Okay, so the next is custom validator. My requirement, I want my own custom requirement. So it checks the user entry using validation logic that you write yourself. Properties are client validation function, validate, empty text, event server, validate. Let us see custom validator. For that, let us add one more. Let us insert one more row below. Say odd value. Some odd value will take, and we'll see whether that input provided by is odd value or not. txt odd. Here I'll make use of custom validator. cv odd. The properties are control to validate, it's txt odd, and we have error message for color, like that. Okay, so to work with this custom validator we need to set some important properties. If you want to validate at client side, here there is a property client validation function. You need to write the JavaScript function. Okay, at client side, that JavaScript function name you need to pass here. And one more is there, that we'll see server side how it works. So client validation function, let us see what is client validation function, how we can work with that. So here there is a function for me in the head tag. So go switch to source HTML view. And so a lot of coding is generated here. Take script tag. No, not tonight. Script type is equals to text JavaScript. I just pasted the function. Okay, function is odd. This is the function name. 2 parameters, obviously source, which is a reference. SRC is a reference to the validation control. For the custom validator, a reference will be created. See SRC. Okay, for custom validator, a reference will be created with the name SRC. Arguments args. If args.value mod 2 equals 0, then validate. Args.isValid equals to false.